The vibe train is about to take off in five, four, three, two.
We should get lost. You already know what it is. We should get lost. Oh
Yeah, yeah.
Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Come here. Let me see your birthday fit. It's the top of the night.
What's going on?
Basic loaded, watch how I hit.
Right now you locked
Ain't
into
taking no
episode
loss.
6
You already know what it
of the
is.
Vibes Blvd
We should get
Podcast.
lost. Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Let me see your birthday fit.
Go ahead and get lost in the vibe.
Basic loaded, watch how I hit. I ain't taking no loss. You already know what it is. If we gonna let go. I'm trying to get to the spot and do your body so good you think it's a new body. Ride it like it's a Ducati. We painting sheets like we found us a new hobby. I love the way that bouncing it too jolly, yeah. We sippin' wine like a million. I put my dick in, it's a magical union. Keep them out of business, that's how it get ruined. Shout it, I'm him, but you already knew it. Got your head spinning around like the exorcist. Whoever came before me is irrelevant. Wanna put my whole face in for the hell of it. Catch you fresh out of the shower, no smelling it.
Yeah, man. What's going on? Like I said, right now you locked into episode 6 of the Vibes Blvd Podcast, hosted by the one and only First D. And it's Friday, man. It's Friday. I hope y'all had a good week. It is officially the 8th, August 8th. So we well past the 5th at this point. And I just got a question for everybody that's really feeling it right now. Have y'all got those rent payments out the way? I know, it's still the first of the month. Utilities coming up. What else we got? Car insurance, phone bill, internet. How y'all feeling about these bills, man? Are y'all stressed out about it? Are y'all handling business? Just letting it roll off your back? What's going on? How y'all feeling? It's the first of the month. And whew, it's Friday. Is this Wait, is this the first? This the first Friday, right? This is the first Friday of the month. Matter of fact, nah, the first. So the first was the first Friday. So we rolled into this guy on a Friday, but man, this week right here, this shit, I thought last week was drag action. This week right here was drag action. Man, I got one word, one thing to say to this week that we just had. Man, the weather was so ugly. It felt like it was late fall, about to be winter, raining like we was in Seattle, Washington. I'm here in Georgia. Crazy, 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 crazy week we had, but we made it. It's Friday. Everybody feeling good. Hope everybody that's locked in right now, you listen to my voice right now. Hope everybody feeling good. We made it to the end of the week, about to roll on into the weekend. So we gonna make today a good one. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for making it to this Friday. And hopefully nobody crashed out. And if you did crash out, hopefully it wasn't too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up right here. You already know what's going on. If you've been tapping in, it's vibesblvd.com. We waiting on the sponsors, but until they roll in, we're gonna talk about what we got going on. So I'm just gonna get into the song that I actually started the podcast off with today. The song is called "Get Lost." It's off my album Vibe World. The album is available anywhere where you can stream music. First D Vibe World. But yeah, the song called "Get Lost." I mean, it ain't much to say about it. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's one of those vibes you can really. It ain't nothing you just turning up to. If you know what I'm saying, you trying to get ready to go out to the club, you cleaning up the house, you chilling, playing cards. You got some people over. It's one of those songs that's just gonna enhance the vibe. And that's really what I was going for with that whole project Vibe World. So really, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the song again, just play a little bit of it. I ain't gonna do too much of it because I got a few things I want to hit today. So I'm gonna just play a little bit of it. But this is "Get Lost" by First D.
We should get lost. already know what it is.
And my album Vibe World is available
We
everywhere.
should get lost. Oh yeah. Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Come here. Let me see your birthday fit. It's the top of the night. Basic loaded, watch how I hit. I ain't taking no loss. You already know what it is. We should get lost. Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Let me see your birthday fit. It's the top of the night. Basic loaded, watch how I hit. I ain't taking no loss. You already know what it is. If we gon' let go. I was trying to get to the spot and do your body so good you think it's a new body. Ride it like it's a Ducati. We painting sheets like we found us a new hobby. I love the way that bouncing it too jolly, yeah. We sipping wine like a million. I put my dick in, it's a magical union. Keep them out of business, that's how it get ruined. Shout it, I'm him, but you already knew it. Got your head spinning around like the exorcist. Whoever came before me is irrelevant. Wanna put my face in for the hell of it.
Like I said, just gonna get into a little bit of it, but that was Get Lost by First D. It's available on all music streaming platforms right on my album Vibe World. So yeah, if you fucking with it, go get that. Tap into it. So I'm about to go ahead and get into the first thing I want to talk about. I'm gonna start this off on a bit of a somber note. I'm gonna be honest, it really some bullshit. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we had a soldier that actually shot 5 other soldiers. This right here took place on the 6th at Fort Stewart in Georgia, right here in Georgia, man. So the guy, I don't know. Let me see if I can scroll so you can see him. This guy right here, what's his name? Cornelius Radford. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Cornelius Radford. This guy right here. I want y'all to see his face. Let me zoom in closer. You can see his beady little eyes. Crazy motherfucker here, boy. Crazy motherfucker. He's actually a sergeant. And yeah, I'm not sure what he was thinking. Not sure what type of timing he was on, what the hell he was going through. But yeah, this guy tried to kill 5 of his fellow soldiers at Fort Stewart right here in Georgia. So let me go ahead and zoom out. I just want y'all to get a good look at his face. But yeah, his name is Cornelius Radford. All right, so let's get into it. An active duty sergeant, Cornelius Radford, opened fire on fellow soldiers at Fort Stewart, Georgia on August 6, 2025, wounding 5. He is accused of using a personal handgun, not a military weapon. Radford is currently in custody and an investigation into the shooting is ongoing to determine his motives and how he brought his weapon onto the base. Coward. All right, let's keep going. One of the soldiers immediately tackled the suspected gunman while another helped restrain him, and others provided aid to the wounded. The swift actions of these soldiers are credited with preventing further casualties. According to Army officials, the soldiers who intervened were awarded with Meritorious Service Medals. 3 of the 5 injured soldiers have been released from the hospital, while 2 remain hospitalized. One of the remaining injured soldiers is at Wynn Army Community Hospital and is expected to recover, while the other is at Memorial Health University Hospital in Savannah and is on a longer road to recovery. All 5 are in stable condition and are expected to recover. The shooting triggered a lockdown of the base and nearby schools, which have since been lifted. Radford will face a court-martial process under the Uniform Code Military Justice, which is a separate system from civilian courts. He is currently in pretrial confinement, awaiting charges from the Office of Special Trial Counsel. This is the latest in a string of violent incidents at U.S. military bases, including a previous shooting at Fort Stewart in 2022. The incident raises questions about the salary and security of service members at the military installations. Man, look here. I'm not really sure what Buddy had going on. I know he was in the military long enough to make it to the ranks of sergeant. So he didn't just start out. He was not new to the party. By this point, he knew good and well what's going on. So the way I see it, if you just really disagree with what's happening, you would have been checked out. You made it to the rank of sergeant. These guys around you, you know, they trusted you. Some kind of way he brought a personal handgun in onto the base. That's questionable in itself. Hell, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how thorough they check the vehicle. I'm not sure how that whole process even goes. I'm not sure how thorough they actually check the individuals and the individuals' belongings as they're actually coming onto the base. But I suspect that since they made mention that it's an investigation as to how he got the handgun onto the base, it's a pretty thorough process to keep that sort of thing from happening. With that being said, did he act alone? Are there co-conspirators? I'm just trying to understand what the hell would make this guy, this sergeant, open fire on 5 fellow soldiers. I mean, and look, trust me, I'm not the one to push violence. But if you just feeling that way, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that, you know, you gonna open fire on 5 fellow soldiers. And then to make it even worse, you do a piss poor job. You don't even complete the job. You don't get nothing done. The same guys that you shot are the same guys that restrained you. Nah, this guy's not on the loose. This guy's not on the run. He's not at large. He was caught. He was they knocked him down, held him down. He was arrested, and now he's being detained. Let me zoom back in on this motherfucker. Yeah, look at this guy. Let's look at him. Let's look at him. I don't know. I mean, he's sergeant. Like I said, I'm sure they all trusted him. He probably hell in the time he been serving in the military, he probably did good service. And what I'm about to say next might be a bit controversial. A lot of people might not like it, but let me zoom in a little bit more. Y'all just really gotta get a good look at this motherfucker here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put it to you like this, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I would ever trust a motherfucker who eyes that close together in the first place. These motherfuckers literally, two eyes literally about an inch apart, only separated by the small the small space that is the bridge of his nose. I don't know if I would ever trust this motherfucker in the first place. His eyes too close together. Like I said, and I know a lot of folk might not like it. It might sound funny. It might sound like a joke. Any motherfucker eyes that close together. Think about this. Think about this. Just think about this. Think about this. Because every now and again you'll see a motherfucker whose eyes is really close together. You ain't never seen a pair of glasses that's built for motherfuckers whose eyes is close together like that. You never seen it. It's not like the face is smushed. It's a normal sized head, normal sized face. The eyes are closer than the motherfucker. Shades, glasses. You never seen it. And shit, I don't know, bro. Motherfucker here look like somebody that shit I would have thought was gonna do something stupid in the first place. Look at him. Cornelius Radford. I don't what I'm about to say next, not something that I say often. Not by a long shot, but Cornelius Radford, I sincerely hope for the cowardly acts that you committed, that when you do have your day in trial, that you are held accountable for everything that you've done uh, while serving actively, and they they punish you to the fullest extent of the law, and if need be, take you to one of those black sites off grid and go a bit beyond the law. But that's just my personal feeling about it. I can't understand for the life of me what to make like you made all the way to sergeant like being real about it. All jokes aside, I read when you hear about soldiers doing these sorts of things, the first thing people, especially nowadays, the first thing people get to hollering about is PTSD. He was traumatized. He had this. It was this. It was that. He had this going on. He wasn't right. It was so I kind of dug a bit deeper into it. Apparently, this guy has never been deployed, never been to war. He never seen any action. So PTSD, that's off the table. Now the traumatized, you messed up. If he is messed up, then perhaps we got to look into the vetting process because he was messed up before he got in there. But he made it in. He made it all the way to sergeant. I'm pointing out the fact that he hasn't been deployed. He hasn't seen war. All these things because I would never excuse this sort of thing, but there's a sliver of justification. As crazy as that sounds, there's a sliver of justification when you know a person don't seen the worst of the worst, and personally, I can't begin to think about what it must be like where somebody you don't been side by side with for months, some years even. You talking to them 1 minute and 1 minute they body blown to bits right next to you. I don't know how that feels. So I don't know how. I'm not sure how that sort of thing happening repeatedly and just the fear and trauma of you hearing bombs and explosions. You don't know if his kids got bombs on them, all that. I don't know how that feels, so I can't say what what that does to a person's mental state. But I can say a motherfucker that ain't never been that ain't did nothing to their mental state. So Cornelius Radford, not sure what your motive was, but I can be sure of this. With the suspicions that I had with motherfuckers that had eyes close together before, you have solidified that suspicion for me and locked it in. And Cornelius Radford, again, I hope that they punish you to the fullest extent of the law. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. But yeah, I want to get into that first. And so since we're talking about the law, I wanted to kind of keep it on the law. So the next thing I wanted to get into is Erica Banks. Y'all might know her from some of her um, radio singles. Shit, I can't really think of any names of them, but she got a couple songs been on the radio. She's from Texas. She signed to the same label. Well, she was signed to the same label that Megan Thee Stallion started out with. I think it's 1501. She was signed with them for a little while. They had issues. Right now, she's on Love and Hip Hop. She's dating a female, like stud type. But that's not why we're talking about her today. We're talking about her right now because she was just arrested for having a stolen gun in her bag at the airport. Miss Erica Banks, one of the worst BBLs in the game, was just arrested for having a stolen gun in her bag at the airport. So I actually I originally seen this Double XL posted this on Twitter. Well, I'm sure they posted it on all their socials. I seen it on Twitter. So I'm about to just read. I'm about to read the article. All right, so let's get into it. Erica Banks was arrested at the Atlanta airport after a stolen gun was discovered in her bag at a checkpoint yesterday. Mm, mm, mm. On Wednesday, August 6th, the Dallas rapper born Erica Brew was attempting to catch a flight to Houston at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport when a firearm was discovered in her carry-on bag. Banks told authorities she was not aware the gun, a black and gray Smith & Wesson, was in her bag. Now get this. The gun was revealed to have been stolen from South Carolina, and Banks was booked into the Clayton County Jail and charged with theft by receiving stolen property. She was released from custody on Wednesday night. Banks' attorney, Jackie Patterson, has released the following statement about the arrest. It is our contention that when she was caught with this weapon, she had no idea it was stolen, the statement reads. She is not guilty of any offense, and once we get to court on this case, my job is to make sure this never becomes a part of her criminal history and to have these charges dismissed. Okay. Well, shouts out to her legal team, but I think we're gonna probably have to do some forensics on the gun first to see, it's a stolen weapon. They're gonna have to they're gonna have to do forensic to see if any bodies come up on this guy. And then I'm trying to think now, what in the hell is Erica Banks doing to where she moving around with a stolen gun in the first place? Why are you buying a gun off somebody in the first place? You making all this money. Like what like are you planning on were you planning on doing something? Like why even buy a gun off the streets? Get that motherfucker from the gun store. Buy your guns legally. You making money. I'm assuming. I mean, you on TV and shit. You out in public. I'm assuming any kind of cases you got to be have been handled or being handled because you can't run a public figure. You can't run. So the hell you buying a hot weapon for in the first place? Are you hitting some licks? Like I'm. Wow. This motherfucker done got caught in the airport. Not with her own gun. With a stolen gun. I just don't get it. You could have got a I mean, it's a million gun stores. Is Erica Banks a felon? Now you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's a felon. And in that case, shit, you got with a career that you have, you got to be rolling with security or get security wherever you go. Let them tote the weapon. Like, what the fuck is going on? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then the gun stolen. Like that shit just so stupid. That's stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Hey, Mona. Y'all cut chaotic out of the show. Man, go on and get off the show, man. Look, it's time. It's time to go ahead and get. It's time to go ahead and get Erica Banks off Love and Hip Hop. This motherfucker done lost some man. Don't make no. Go on and cut off the show. That's ridiculous. But yeah, man, Erica Banks was arrested. She done bonded out now. So I get, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's all good. Man, that is crazy. But we're not gonna dwell on that. We're gonna get right into the next thing. What we got coming up next? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, since we was on Love and Hip Hop, I did wanna kind of keep it moving kind of consistently. So now we're gonna get into Lil Zane and his wife. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta came on this past Tuesday. And I watched it. I'm not sure if y'all into that or not. If you don't watch it, I'm gonna catch you up on this little debacle here. Now, during the last season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, their marriage became very turbulent. It was one point for a little while, Lil Zane was not sleeping in the house. She had put him out of the house. They were trying to figure things out. She eventually, he did what he had to do and show, he was persistent, very persistent. She eventually let him back in the house. He got in her good graces. They were good. Whatever, whatever. That was last season. So this season here recently started up, and oh man, so his wife and matter of fact, I don't wanna just not say her name. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what her name is. Okay, her name is Damika Brumfield. Damika Brumfield. All right, Damika Brumfield. All right, so she was actually on this episode. She was actually with Erica Banks. Erica Banks don't like I said, the worst BBL in the game. And I ain't gonna just say she got the worst. I'm sure we can find worse BBL. But Erica Banks just she went way over the top with it to the point where shit looked crazy. It looked stupid. I don't know. It I don't know. Anyway, Erica Banks don't took her to her doctor and telling her like it was pretty much like a consultation, like a referral consultation, hands-on referral consultation situation. He pretty much the doctor looking at her problem areas. She telling him what she has an issue with. He telling her what he can do, how he can do it. Her main thing is she wanted to get a breast lift or breast implants. I'm not sure, breast lift and breast implants. Erica Banks, that particular scene started out Erica showing her different types of breasts. Talking about you want the porn star kind or you want the California kind, some crazy shit. And I'm just thinking like you sit here and let this motherfucker with the worst BBL you ever seen take you somewhere talking about get some work done. Anyway, so the doctor coming there, he don't give a damn. These motherfuckers just trying to make money. Yeah, we can do this. We can cut right here and we can lift this up. We'll do an incision here and it'll oh man and oh, yeah, you look real good. You're real nice and we'll do this here and oh yeah, she eating it up. Oh yeah, and I wanna fix this and Erica. Yeah, yeah, girl. You gotta see he the one he gonna get you right. You got to do this. You got to do that. I'm just looking at these motherfuckers. I'm like, man, what the hell? So that's what I'm thinking. Me and my lady were watching. I wasn't really saying much. We weren't saying too much at that point. I was like, what the hell? But I was thinking like, what? Like I was really like, what the hell? So at one, later on in that episode, she go to her husband, Lil Zane, and tell him like, I'm thinking about doing this. This is my body. I want to be comfortable in my body. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I want to do. And he like, wait, what you mean? Like, I don't I don't have a problem with your body. Have I ever told you I ain't like your breasts? Have I ever told you I had a problem with your body? She's like, no, but this is for me. Like, I want to do this for me. Like, this is my skin and my body, and nobody's gonna tell me what to do with my body. He's like, no, 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 baby, like, no, like, I always showed you like that. I love your body, baby. You don't have to change nothing. Like, I love it all. And it was crazy as hell. Like, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. The type of guy that I am, I was with Lil Zane. Like, what the hell what are we talking about here? Like and I know when women have their reasons for wanting to do these different things. Hell, I thought it was about, and maybe I'm a caveman with this thought, but shit, if anything, I thought maybe hell they do these weird off the wall, crazy ass body augmentation because they trying to ultimately get them get a guy, get a man. But this is a clear example that that's not the case. She's married, so either I'm wrong in that thought I had, or her being married is not the point because she's trying to get another man. who knows? But yeah, like I don't know, man. Like, and he's saying like I don't want, man. I don't want to when I grab ass. I'm grabbing something hard, and you know what I mean. And for real, like, and I don't think a lot of these women think about that. They just think about how it's gonna look, and then a lot of times it come out looking stupid. They put the I don't know. You know what? This is not a bash. This is not a bash woman podcast because we love women. It's a bash stupid shit podcast, and we not here saying that what she want to do is stupid shit. I'm just, you know what I mean. It's just based off what her husband is saying. This might not be the most sound decision that she's making, and you know, I brought this one up because I just want to know what do y'all think about that? Like, a married woman, she has these insecurities about her body. You know, honestly, I suppose real life concerns. She got these insecurities, these concerns, things she want to address, things she want to work on, things she want to fix. Well, not things she want to work on because I don't think she ain't really say nothing about going to the gym, but things she want to fix, change, enhance. And she's married. Her husband is against it. Her husband says, "I love your body. I love how you look." The whole nine. What do y'all think about that? Like, so to the men that might be tapping in, how do you feel about your woman and her getting these different things done to her body? And women, how do you feel about what your man might feel about you getting these different things done to your body? That's a $1 million question, I believe. I believe that's a $1 million question. And yeah, that was interesting, man. Definitely wanted to get into that one. But yeah, man, Lil Zane and his wife went back and forth on this last episode of Love HipHop Atlanta. He wasn't feeling it, he wasn't with it, but she was like, "Look, this is my body. I'm gonna do this for me. I'm gonna do what I need to do, what I want to do for me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do with my body." What y'all think, man? Oh no, the next story. Ah, y'all, and let me push pause because I don't even think y'all appreciate what's happened. So so check this out. I started out with the soldier doing the crazy shit on base, shit dealing with the law. Then we blended over to Erica Banks dealing with the law, and then we transitioned over into Love and Hip Hop. Female interacted with Erica Banks, TV, and now we over here where we at right now. BT. BT, come on down. Come on down. What the hell is going on, man? So, if you haven't heard, BT recently announced that it has suspended the BT Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards indefinitely. And drop another bomb for that because that's crazy, right? That's crazy, right? Or is it crazy? I want y'all to think about this because I've thought about it for years now. Hell, every year I see the BET Awards come on, I don't see nothing but motherfuckers bashing it, talking about how bad it is, how this, how that, whatever. Every year, I barely see motherfuckers even mention the Soul Train Awards. When they announced that they about to suspend these award shows indefinitely, you won't believe the uproar that we've seen on social media. You won't believe the shock and awe. The same people that when these award shows come out, one, they don't even try to tune into that motherfucker live. Not on TV, not on a streaming platform. Two, when it comes out, They don't do nothing but bash it and say how fucked up, how bad the show is. They don't care. They haven't been caring about it. And so now that this has been announced, I'm trying to understand where is all the uproar, all the shock and awe even coming from. When y'all ain't gave a doggone about this show all this time. Y'all ain't care about no BET Hip Hop Awards. Y'all hated it. The last one that they did, I think it was in Vegas. They didn't do it in Atlanta last time. Y'all hated it. Y'all hated the artists that they booked. Y'all hated everything about it. Y'all hated it. And like I said, y'all hate the Soul Train Award so bad, I don't even hear nothing about it. You barely even know, hell, they talking about they canceling it. Shit, I ain't even, I ain't know that motherfucker still going on. It's crazy. Man, look, for all the people that's showing out that social media outrage, acting like they are so upset. Everybody's so up in arms. Oh my God, y'all can't. Oh, it'll be a hip hop award. No, Lord have mercy. Why, God, why? Y'all haven't been watching that shit in the first place. Y'all haven't been trying to watch these award shows in the first place. And like I said, the motherfuckers that been tuning into it ain't been doing nothing but bashing it. Talking about how bad it is, how cheap it is, how low budget it is. So shit. If that's how the fans feel, you think these people don't know? These people don't hear y'all saying this, don't see this stuff on social media? They giving the fans what they want. And then if this is how people feel, hell, it can't be hardly making no money. So do we expect them to keep putting on these shows? And then the thing is, the fucked up part is certain artists, you know, big artists, you got to give certain artists these awards because they're like, they were the best in this category. They were the best. Seem like a lot of motherfuckers, when they get to that point of being the best in them category, the big boys, they don't come. They don't support these shows. They don't come out to get their award. The motherfuckers don't even, man, you hardly see a motherfucker send a video in. They won't even make a video say, hey, man, sorry, couldn't make it. Yeah, so that's what happened. That's like what y'all expect to happen. Like, yeah, that's how it go. No, ain't no more hip hop awards. Ain't no more Soul Train awards. It's over with, man. And this is a result of the viewership and the fans talking. They've been listening to y'all talk. Y'all been speaking up loud and clear, and they just let y'all know, hey, we been listening. This is what y'all asked for. So I'm gonna give a shit. I'm gonna give this round of applause to y'all. To y'all. Not to me, because I've been kind of fucking with the hip hop award, you know. I know it's been different. It ain't been the same, but everything changing. All these companies have to adjust to this new social climate, and you know, shit been weird. But yeah, I try to fuck with these award shows, man. I try. But yeah, man. Hey, give yourselves a pat on the back for that one. Yeah. Y'all let everything that's other culture just slip by the wayside every time. Anyway, we're gonna get right into the next story, man. So today, Donald Trump announced, well, yesterday. It's yesterday for by the time y'all get this. Donald Trump announced that Apple will invest $600 billion in the United States. This is to boost American manufacturing. What does that mean? We're going to have Apple products being built, not just designed, not just conceptualized, but actually being built on American soil. What my hope is, you know, with this sort of investment, $600 billion, I hope that part of that $600 billion is covering the cost of helping to offset the cost of what some of these phones and devices are going to cost. You know, it's no secret. They let it be known, like, hey, if we move this operation from China and some of these other countries, shit gonna cost a lot more trying to make it in America. You know, hell, the iPhone already sky high, too high. They got it to the point, and then they got this deal with these phone companies. They know motherfucker can't buy these high ass phones, so they lock us into these fucking deals to where look, they gonna be stuck with you for life. Because by the time before they finish paying you for this phone, we gonna come out with the next one. And so they gonna turn that one in. And then we gonna give them that one. And then they gotta start all over again. And then before that one done, we gonna come out with the next one. And they gonna wanna get that one. Cause we gonna put the new this in it, the new that, the new this, the new man, and they got us all fucked up. So honestly, shit, it don't matter what they charge for them. Motherfuckers gonna buy it. Now, as for me, for the most part, you know, I'm looking for a deal. I'm looking for a value. I'm looking for a bargain. And I don't give a damn. If you ain't buying it for me, I don't want to hear nothing what you saying about what I'm buying, how I'm buying it. And yeah, that's that, man. But yeah, what y'all think about that, man? Apple finna bring it back to the homeland where they started at, man. $600 billion investment supposed to be over the next 4 years. And it's $100 billion more than what they originally said they were gonna do. And Trump, of course, in Trump-like fashion, he's taking credit for this deal. And in this image right here, you see Trump shaking hands with Apple CEO Tim Cook. But yeah, they struck a deal, man. $600 billion investment into the United States. They finna bring these factories over here. I don't know if that's their whole infrastructure, but they're building some factories over here, and they finna put these American workers to work, or they gonna put this motherfucker over here and still bring these Chinamen over here and put them in the factories to work. So we're gonna see, how it go. But yeah, man, Apple to invest $600 billion in America. Let's see how this goes, man. Round of applause for that. We ain't got no choice but to see how it goes, man. Shit, ain't no telling how that one right there gonna turn out. But I can tell you this, like I was saying, man, Apple got, man, they got a hold on us, and it ain't just Apple, it's Samsung too, because everybody not a huge Apple enthusiast like that. Everybody not a huge Apple fan. But yeah, they got a hold on us, and it's what you gonna do? You gonna stop getting the phone? I'm not really bound by, like, I broke free from caring about, man. I got to have the latest great. I don't listen. When I say I don't give a damn about that, I don't give a damn. I want something up to date. I want something fresh, you know. But yeah, like, as long as my phone functioning properly, it's all good. Like, I probably tell you, like, right now, I'm operating with the 15, not the 15 plus, not the 15 Pro, the 15, and it's serving me very well. I've shot. Listen, and that's what people don't even understand, man. Like, everything that I buy, damn near, I make money with it. Now I haven't yet. I haven't made money with the things I bought for the podcast just yet. But trust me, it's on the way. But yeah, with this iPhone 15, I've shot videos, got paid. You know, I've made money shooting videos, doing photo shoots, editing pictures right on this phone, the iPhone 15. And the way that they market these phones, they'll have you feeling like get the next one, get the biggest, the best, the one that costs $800 more, because so you can do this. You got this super duper quality. Look, I don't shot multiple videos for people on this phone, like commercials, music videos, you name it. Got paid. iPhone 15. So yeah, I'm not bound by thinking, man, I just gotta get that. I gotta get that latest and greatest. It ain't gonna work if I don't do it. It ain't gonna work if I don't upgrade. Nah, I broke free from that a long time ago. And like I said, I'm gonna stay up to date, but I'm not gonna break my neck thinking I just got to have this, got to have that. Nah, that ain't what's going on. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and let's get on into the next thing I want to talk about. This one right here kind of disappointed me a little bit, man. So you see right here on the screen, it's Ice Cube World of Worlds. He got a movie just came out on Amazon Prime. It's called World of Worlds. And as you can see See from the image there, they got the tripod aliens. Look like look kind of almost like squid, like a big head, big bodied squid with 3 legs and other little small tentacles coming off of it. Whatever. But that's the characteristic alien from War of the Worlds over the years. Like whenever you see a rendition of War of the Worlds since the beginning of it, like that's what they look like. That So anyway, this right here was just pretty much like a new up to date take on that movie, and I watched it. I actually thought it was decent. It was definitely a different type of role for Ice Cube. We used to seeing him in such different type of roles. So seeing him work for like a covert government agency. I'm not sure if he worked for CIA or NSA, Department of Justice, whatever. He worked for one of those top secret organizations. He was a tech guy though. He wasn't the muscle. He was a tech guy on a computer, controlling drones, tapping into different systems, tapping into cameras and all type of stuff like that. And it was different seeing Ice Cube in that role. And honestly, yeah, I was I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't the best. The acting wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst by a long shot though. It was, and the movie was entertaining. And once you got over the fact that this is Ice Cube, like you rocking with it. Like it was okay. I do think that Ice Cube is so set in his ways. Like his voice is his voice. He's so set in his ways. It's hard for him to not be that gangster Ice Cube. Or maybe the directors told him, "Hey, be yourself." I don't know, but yeah, some of his lines, man, who is this fool? Who is it? Then you work for the government, man, hell nah, man, what is this? You know, it was different, man. And I thought the movie was cool though, but apparently the critics did not. So this movie, War of the Worlds, starring Ice Cube, has received a 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Right now, I'm looking over here on the side. It says the rating is now at 4%, but that's bad. That's not. I don't even know. I'm not too into the Rotten Tomatoes culture. I know that that's like like if your shit doing good on Rotten Tomatoes, you got some good shit. Like that. That's pretty much accepted as the standard. Um, I don't know, man. I definitely it's movies that have ranked higher than I'm like, so you telling me that was better than this? Like, and don't get me wrong, like, it's not the best movie in the world. It's nowhere near the worst. It's entertaining. It's different. It's up to date. Got a lot of new technology, all that good shit like that. It's different. And we got a brother playing a tech guy. So yeah, man, round of applause for IQ. And fuck all the Rotten Tomatoes and all those ratings and all, man. Forget about that, man. Y'all check out World of the World starring Ice Cube on Amazon Prime. I rock with the movie. Not a bad movie at all. And I stamped that. Another round of applause, man. Yeah, gunshot. Yeah, man. I rock with that movie. All right, so that right there is all the topics that I wanted to get into. So before I get up out of here, right now we around hell where we at? We around 48 minutes. So we didn't stay too long, not nice and sweet. But one thing I wanted to go ahead and get into before I got up out of here, like I said before, I'm gonna try to end off every episode with my final thought, like just with one of those things that I've been thinking about since the time that we did the most recent episode. So really, man, what I want to get into right now, man. Be real with yourself, man. If you don't keep it real with nobody else on this planet, keep it real with yourself. And man, the reason I wanted to get into that is because, man, I get on social media. It seems like it's always about social media. I get on social media and I see people that I feel you people you might feel like you know in person. Somebody that you might know of them, might not be a best a close friend or whatnot. You may have been around them at some point. So you kind of have a feel about who they are, and then you'll see these statuses, these posts, and they will speak and project as if they're a completely different type of way, and I don't understand why, because I'm thinking about it like, okay, all right, if you if you know that you're one way and you're making these posts to portray a whole different type of way, and then but you standing on it really hard, like this is who I am. Either you are insane, just completely insane, and you don't realize that you're this way and you're acting as though you're this way. You don't realize it, and you're insane. Or two, you are a clout demon. A clout demon is somebody that'll do anything for that clout, for attention, for likes, for engagement, for reactions. And in the social media world, at the end of the day, I don't think any of us post anything that we just don't want people to see. I don't think any of us post anything that we don't want people to check out. So let me definitely put that out there. Like, when I say clout demon, I'm not talking about how we all just generally post. We might have this or that going on, but we're gonna post about it. Yeah, we all want somebody to tap into it, check it out. When I say clout demon, I'm talking about these motherfuckers that go out of their way to be a character of, like, to be a character of somebody they are, that's completely opposite of who they are. And then it's not like they getting paid on social media. It's not like they have their page set up to make money. They're not even trying to make money. They just, when I post, I'm gonna be somebody totally different. And I don't understand. Like I said, either they're insane or they just big time real deal clout demons. And this goes for men, women, boys, girls, whatever, whatever. I'm just saying in general. This just things that I see. And yeah, man, my what I just want to leave with you, just be real. Just be real with yourself. I can't imagine what it feels like for somebody that their whole persona that they put out to the world, when they put the phone down at night. Take a shower, get yourself ready for bed, and you look in that mirror, and the reflection you see looking back at you, this ain't nothing what people think it is. Nothing about who people think it is. Nothing about who I've been portraying it to be. And you got to lay down and go to sleep with that person, the real you. And the crazy thing is, the real you, that's all you got. Embrace who you are, the real you, and just keep it real with yourself. Sometimes the real you, who you really are, might not fit in with certain crowds. It might not fit in certain spaces, and with certain situations. And if that's the case, then you gotta separate yourself. Why would you change who you are just so you can be around some motherfuckers that when you be the real you, they don't want to be around you? I'm not changing who I am for nobody. Motherfucker, if you don't like me, I don't like you. You know? So yeah, man, just keep it real with yourself. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm about to get back into my song, Get Lost, after this show. But yeah, man, this is episode 6 of the Vibes Blvd Podcast. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. If you made it this far in this motherfucker, I definitely appreciate it. We just on an hour in right now. It's about 54 minutes and counting. So we made good time, man. We did good. I had fun with it. Everything sounded good tonight. Everything was smooth tonight. We didn't have too many hiccups. I ain't try to do too much playing the other videos and whatnot. So it was a real nice show. I had a lot of fun with it, man. Yeah, man, it was a good one. And again, I appreciate all y'all for tapping in with me. And if you made it this far in the show, man, wow. I just want you to stay tuned because it's only going to get better. I got a lot of other things planned. I got interviews on the way, different things I'm doing, man. I don't even want to talk about it too much. I just want y'all to check it out when it happens. But yeah, man, this is the Vibes Blvd Podcast, hosted by the one and only First D. And we about to get lost. Peace.
We should get lost. You already know what it is. We should get lost. Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Let me see your birthday fit. It's the top of the night. Basic loaded, watch how I hit. I ain't taking no loss. You already know what it is. We should get lost. Baby, let go and get lit. Take them clothes off. Let me see your birthday fit. It's the top of the night. Basic loaded, watch how I hit. I ain't taking no loss. You already know what it is. If we gonna let go. I was trying to get to the spot and do your body so good you think it's a new body. Ride it like it's a Ducati. We painting sheets like we found us a new hobby. I love the way that bouncing it too jolly, yeah. We sipping wine like a million. I put my dick in, it's a magical union. Keep them out of business, that's how it get ruined. Shout it, I'm him, but you already knew it. Got your head spinning around like the Exorcist. Whoever came before me is irrelevant. Wanna put my whole face in for the hell of it. Catch you fresh out of the shower, no smelling it. Yeah. Stretch the arms out. I'm about to nail you to the cross, so yeah, you can get loud. It ain't nobody else around to hear I put it down. We about to take us a trip up to Pound Town. Oh yeah. We should